Hi guys. So I'm also recording for my YouTube, so I'm probably gonna look up every now and then. Anyways, Rachel coming to you. Okay, so we are going to talk about some uneven skin tone. So 8 ways to help with that. So if you're like me and you struggle with that, I would try numerous things and nothing ever worked, but these 8 things I've actually done and they do work. So super happy about that. Okay, first of all, this idea actually came from my director, you guys. So she went live earlier this week about some skincare products that our line specifically has for uneven skin tone, because some people had asked her about it and some people were, some consultants were getting questions. And so she went on ahead and went live, and I'm just going to kind of go over that and just some things that we both found that have worked. So when she got the idea, so she Googled, which I know a lot of us have actually like gone to Google and, hey, how do I do this? And so she found this really cool article in Forbes magazine, and the author's name was Noma. And so she is like their food, culture, wellness type author for all of that. And so she went to a bunch of dermatologists, and these are tips actually from dermatologists to do this. And so she created she just compiled this list of info from these dermatologists. And so these are just the top 8 ways to help with uneven skin tone. And so I'm going to be going over things in our product line that fit into this. And so first of all, causes. There are lots of different causes for uneven skin tone, and we need to identify the issues, what's causing it first. And so the most common is sun exposure. And so we will be talking about that. That is in one of the 8 things. And then the next up would be like hormones, pregnancy, hyperpigmentation, just et cetera, stuff like that. There are true skin conditions that need to be treated by a dermatologist for uneven skin tone. This isn't going over that. This is just going over stuff that we can do here at home. And so these are 8 dermatologist approved tips to even out your skin tone. We want to even out skin tone and texture. So number 1, exfoliating. So if you haven't heard of this, I know I've talked about it multiple times, but exfoliation is key. And so you want to be doing that at least once a week. So the first layer of skin on you is mostly dead skin cells, and so you want to exfoliate all those off to start the process of rejuvenating your skin, and you want to just get that dead layer off. So exfoliation helps speed up that process to remove dead skin cells, to reveal a brighter, smoother layer of skin underneath. And so what was recommended in that article, so you can do physical exfoliation or you can do chemical exfoliation. So what they actually recommended in that article to do was a chemical exfoliation with salicylic acid. So if you don't know what salicylic acid is, it is a beta hydroxy acid. So it is a chemical exfoliant, and it gets down in there and takes off that layer of dead skin cells. So in our lines, we have a few things that we could do. First would be the charcoal mask, the deep cleansing charcoal mask, if you can see that. So this has salicylic acid in it, but it also has like kaolin and bentonite clays that help draw out the impurities out of your pores. So in addition to doing that, so the 2 clays draw out the impurities along with activated charcoal. The navy bean extract in it helps calm your skin, and then the salicylic acid in it helps exfoliate. So this is like a super power punch thing. It's wonderful. So there is that part of the Clear Proof line, and you want to do that once a week. And then also part of the Clear Proof line, we have the blemish control toner. So if you can see that, this actually has 2% salicylic acid in it. And so with me personally, I have extremely sensitive skin. And so I can only use that once a week, once every 2 weeks or so, just with how sensitive my skin is. So that would just depend on your skin, how it is. I have some clients that can use that stuff twice a day, every day, and their skin loves it. So it really just kind of depends on your skin type and what you're looking for. So again, salicylic acid, number one. Number two, we want to say hello to glycolic acid and peels. So what is glycolic acid? So it is an alpha hydroxy acid. So salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid, and glycolic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid. And so what does alpha hydroxy acid do, you may ask? So it boosts your collagen production. It also breaks down the proteins that bind dead skin cells together. So you're able to actually break up the dead skin cells and get them off. And so any alpha hydroxy acid is incredible. So it's super incredible for acne. It's good for some scarring, like fading dark spots, superficial scarring, even early fine lines and wrinkles. So the glycolic acid is fantastic. And what we have to help with that is the Revealing Radiance Peel. So if you can see it right there, whoop. So that does have glycolic acid in it, and that is another chemical exfoliant. So remember, we went over chemical versus physical exfoliant. So like a physical exfoliant would be the microdermabrasion set. So, but this again is it's a chemical exfoliant. And so you would use that once a week as well. So you would do, hi Carolyn. So you would do the charcoal mask once a week. You would do it recommends at least the facial peel once a week. You can do them the same day. I personally don't. Like I said, I have super sensitive skin, and so I would do one day and then one the next. So again, both of those once a week, helping exfoliate. Both of those will even out your skin tone. Okay, so that was number two. Number three is the article suggested investing in a good vitamin C serum for your skin. So vitamin C is a very potent antioxidant, and it helps treat sun, environmental damage to the skin. It also neutralizes free radicals. So free radicals are these nasty little things that hang out in the air. They land on your skin, they take a hydrogen atom, and so that helps, or that taking that hydrogen atom will create uneven skin tone, it creates wrinkles. Free radicals are nasty little things. So vitamin C actually helps to neutralize those free radicals. So we want to add that in to our routine. Super easy to do. So with ours, we have a replenishing serum plus C, which is plus vitamin C. And then we also have vitamin C squares, which they are actually the most potent vitamin C on the market. So super cool stuff. I'll show it to you real quick. So our vitamin C squares come they come in this little package, and they are actually individually wrapped like this. So there's a little, you can see how thin it is. Boop. There's a little vitamin C square in there. So with that, vitamin C starts to lose its potency once it is exposed to air or water. And so being in those little packs, it is the most potent because it hasn't been exposed to anything yet. And so with those little packs, you take it out, you put it in like the palm of your hand right here, and you can add a few drops of water. You can add it into your serum. So if you're using like pore minimizer, if you are using like the Time Wise Repair lifting serum, anything like that, you can add that into it, or you can just mix it with some water. Super easy. You just put a few drops, 3 to 4 drops of water, and then you put it on. So the faster you can get it out of the package onto your face, the best it will work. And so I have also learned, as a side note, when you're using the vitamin C squares, make sure you add enough water. If you put it on and it starts to do like this weird like peeling thing, you didn't add enough water. So side note, that is my personal experience with that. And so when I actually use enough water, my skin feels so good. It just looks brighter and it's fantastic. But anyways, you can also add the vitamin C squares into the replenishing serum plus C, so you get like a double dose of vitamin C. Super awesome. So that's number 3, adding a good vitamin C serum into your routine. And so number 4, wear sunscreen. I am super passionate. If you've ever been around me, you know I am very passionate about using sunscreen every day. I have skin cancer runs in my family, so I am very passionate about using a sunscreen every day. You want to at least a minimum of SPF 30. And so so we have quite a few choices with that. So our foundation primer, which I use anytime I wear foundation. So the primer has SPF 15 in it. The CC cream, which is like a tinted moisturizer, is what we have. That has SPF 15 in it. And then the day moisturizer with the 3D, the Time Wise 3D set, has SPF 30. The day moisturizer with the Time Wise Repair set has SPF 30. And then also the men's moisturizer has SPF 30. So I will show you what those look like real quick. So the day cream, the day Voluform has SPF 30 in it. The day Age Minimized 3D has SPF 30 in it. And then I don't have a sample of the men's right now, but that does also have SPF. So again, number 4, wear SPF every day. Okay, number 5, you want to incorporate what they recommended, what these dermatologists recommended, was incorporating retinol into your nighttime routine. So you may be asking, what is retinol? It is a vitamin A derivative, so it helps fade dark spots. So it works directly on hyperpigmentation to fade existing dark spots, but it also helps the melanin, so it curbs melanin production, which also produces future dark spots. So by curbing that melanin, you are also decreasing the amount of future dark spots you will have. So using that, so this is what it looks like. We have it in our Time Wise Repair, the nighttime moisturizer. Using this, if you use retinol, you must use SPF the next day. Retinol can make you light sensitive, so it'll make you burn easier the next day if you don't wear SPF. So if you are going to incorporate this, make sure you use SPF the next day. And number 6, stop picking at your skin. I know. Sometimes when you get like that big juicy whitehead come up, you want to just squeeze it and get it out, and especially if they're really painful, you want to get it out. Don't do that. Squeezing your pimples causes hyperpigmentation and also causes your skin to get inflamed. So we don't want that. So using an acne medication, a spot treatment, or the salicylic acid or the charcoal mask, something other than picking at your skin. I know I'm guilty of it. I know my husband is, and I know a lot of you are probably guilty of that. So just stopping doing that will also help even out your skin tone. So number 7, suggested by the dermatologist, is treating redness with ceramides. So you may have heard of ceramides, like there are some commercials that talk about like nourishing your skin with ceramides. So first, determine if you have rosacea. So rosacea is actually really underdiagnosed in the US, and so that is where you get like super redness on your cheeks. But using ceramides actually helps calm that redness down. So the big ceramide that we use is, it's called niacinamide, which is actually vitamin B3. Hi Elaine, how are you? But vitamin B3 it's known for its brightening superpower. So it's a ceramide. Niacinamide is actually what it's called, but vitamin B3, which is what we know it as. So that helps brighten up your skin and make it look more even. So we have a lot in our line that has niacinamide in it. So the entire 3D set, the cleanser, the day moisturizer, night moisturizer, and the eye cream all have niacinamide in it. So that set is wonderful for getting rid of that redness. We also have the CC creams that I talked about before that have the SPF, also has vitamin B3 in it. All of our foundations, the Luminous and the matte wear, both have vitamin B3 in it. Our tone correcting serum, which in the name, it helps correct your skin tone. It has vitamin B3 in it. The gel mask, we have a lot that does that. And if you haven't tried gel mask, y'all, I highly recommend it. I love it. I like to sleep in it. But that does help calm redness. I will say when I have personally gotten sunburned, I will use that, the gel mask, and my face feels so much better the next day. So that was number 7. Number 8 is something that we really can't help you with, that they suggested in the article, was to get laser treatments. So, if you've tried everything, nothing's really worked, you can go to, a dermatologist and get laser treatments and get that first few layers of your skin lasered off. So, But that was it. So number 1 is using salicylic acid. Number 2 is using glycolic facial peels. Number 3, vitamin vitamin C. Number 4 was don't pick at your skin, was wearing daily SPF. Number 5 was, here it is, incorporating retinol. Number 6 was don't pick at your skin. Number 7 was using niacinamide, so ceramides on your skin. And then number 8 was getting laser treatments. So, but those are my 8 tips. Also drinking a lot of water. Like, make sure you drink plenty of water. I know that kind of goes without saying, but that helps, you know, plump up your skin and whatnot. But that is 8 tips to help even out your skin tone. So if you guys have any questions on anything I went over, just, you can leave a comment down below, or you can email me, text me, whatnot. But I hope you found this super, super helpful like I did. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.